Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Gabriel Hughes. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two.
Here we go, Gabriel. Casey Schmidt, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. That one found hard the other way. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Rafael Devers. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Into left center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Willie Adames stands in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. McCarthy tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. And yes, he offered at it. The 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And it's a double to start the bottom of the 1st.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Just missed. The 2-1. In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out.
Batting 3rd, catcher.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Nope, that's away.
Runner on at 3rd, 1 gone. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and we're level. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the rookie first baseman. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Cole Carrick stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Bryce Eldridge.
Let's
go, Rockies!
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one lifted to left. Moniak on the move. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, number 78.
Here's the left fielder. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that one hit to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 61.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
To the right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2, Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Left field. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, second baseman,
Edouard Julien, the next to hit. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the sweeper is off the plate. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a payoff pitch. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, third baseman,
Now the third baseman, Kyle Karros. Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias.
Ball, outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fouled off left side. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Well struck, right field. Going, gone! A solo shot. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Casey Schmidt caught looking his first time up.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
3-0 down. Fastball for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Digging in, Elliot Ramos. A double and a run scored his first time up. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Devers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a strike to Devers.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. There's a strike. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. and a bunt towards third. And that's a foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Raging back towards the wall. Bangs off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
One down, runner at third. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. The 1-0. Sends it to first. Now they get the out. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Oh, that's inside.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Goodman tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ripped to right. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 3 innings complete, all tied up at 3 apiece. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball 1. No, that's a ball.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's go, Gabriel.
There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, And that's the go-ahead
Up
run.
next for the
Pretty good
Giants,
spot on the outside, but
shortstop,
just couldn't quite
Willie
clip the
Adames.
zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Flied to right his first time. That's
Nope, that's off the
outside.
plate.
And that's ball one. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, a second, might be 2 to Tovar. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The next
Ball,
offering
inside.
misses. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. Giants go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter. Number 7.
First baseman, TJ Rumfield.
And ball 1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Right through there for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner.
That one ripped right center field. Hits the top of the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Center fielder.
Loud contact leads to the double. You could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So digging in, Cole Carey. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Freeman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Fly to left his first time. That misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Edouard Julien and the Colorado on deck circle. (3-1) now. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-1. Now one missed. Kyle Caros up next for the Rockies. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they take the lead. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Caros. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Struck out swinging his first time. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game. And looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Out towards right center field. Ramos on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 6-3. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Number 78 getting ready to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the Giants catcher, 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses. 3-2 down. That's to third. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Arias stands in. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there.
Let's go, Gabriel.
And 1-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets the outside corner with that one. Schmidt wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And he takes a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 left for San Francisco and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now to start the bottom of the
Number
5th and
31,
taking over on the mound, Sam
Sam
Hentges.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, leading off, Jake McCarthy. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ball 1 there.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. In for a strike. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three and two. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's a big power threat. Hunter Goodman. He's already homered here in this one. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Henches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Curve in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Fly ball down the line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Rockies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Seth Halverson will take over here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Stepping in, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. The 0-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters frozen for strike three.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Devers now.
Let's go, Seth.
There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And foul as it bangs off the fence. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Base knock right field. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Giants,
Willie Adames now at the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Come on, Seth. Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air center field. And that is that. So the Giants leave 1. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning, Cole Carey digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball. Well,
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And there's the automatic. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Freeman in the box again. takes a strike. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. Ground ball right side. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Edouard.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sam Hentges won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for San
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Miller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That's out the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still lead at 6-3. Back here in Denver, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Well,
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now the left fielder.
ball, hot.
Here's a high chopper. 1 at second. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Seth Halverson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jimmy Herget.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now it's the Giants catcher. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Huh.
Out to short. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 3. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 7th, Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Fouled off down the right side. Carros gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt. And the runner holds. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Runner on the go. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder,
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Let's go, Mickey.
Hey!
Come on, Mickey.
Oh, and 2 now. That one missing inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. outside. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Rory Butcher, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Bernardino warming up as well. And the 1-0. Herget goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a slurve, a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Off the mark there. Ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. And that's ball 4.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman Casey Schmidt.
Now here is Casey Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really important at bat coming up now.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. The tying run at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just a slow ground ball this time. The throw to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. The 1-0. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jimmy Herget departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Rory Butcher, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there's just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium.
And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Walker.
And one thing on him, He's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, TJ.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. 1 for 3. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's your 1. Way out front for strike 2.
That's the ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Nope. Ball 2.
He goes down looking. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Grounds one to short. Adames fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Cole Carey.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Cole Carey. First pitch misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Chopper to second. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're up 6-4. Back here in Denver, we go to the ninth. Willie Adames digs in now. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Way high. Three-two now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tovar whips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Number 78, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Butcher going for save number 1 in this spot. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flips it, and that'll do it. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.